welcome to CMJ Live. Now, this is going to be kind of different, yesterday we were here and I was like, I miss Chelsea. Where's Chelsea? Grant was there. So, Chelsea, come on down.
Am I sitting in the middle?
Hey, wherever.
I'll sit here.
See, everybody, Chelsea is real. I know people keep asking all the time, but she is real.
I'm real.
All right, there she is. So, question for you. Where were you yesterday?
I was at a very incredible event known as We Day.
Oh, so you're at We Day.
I was at We Day.
Okay. So is this why all the smile, the hair's all looking good?
Honestly, so many things happened yesterday that, like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Like, I don't know. It was such a crazy event. I want to go again. I wish We Day was like a 2-day thing.
So give us the rundown, because before we started the show, you're all beaming that you met certain stars, saw certain people. Tell us a little bit more about it.
So yesterday, well, from what I knew back when I was in elementary school, We Day was like an event where Craig and Mark Kielberger, they come to your school and they talk about donating money and donating supplies to other countries so that they can build schools in those countries.
Okay.
And now We Day is this big thing that's hosted at the ACC Air Canada Centre.
Right.
And they bring out all of these stars and all of these young students that are doing something to create change in the world, or doing something to help kids that are being bullied, or kids that are dealing with anxiety and stuff like that. So it's this huge event. People like Andre DeGrasse were there. Penny Alexiak was there. Gaten Matarazzo from Stranger Things was there. Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, I saw the interviews, and I saw. You know what it is? I like that they changed it up. Because before, when it started, it was just one big stage. Now that I like it, that there's actually like a pit where everybody gets up close and personal. So now they don't feel like, oh, you're the star, I'm back here. It's like the whole idea is to interact with everybody. I saw everybody's cell phones out taking pictures. It's really interactive.
My cell phone didn't leave my hand. Because if you follow me on Twitter, my Twitter was... Headley just walked past me. I can't say anything. Headley just walked past me. I'm in the press room. Like, it was insane. And the fact that we were a part of press, like, you can't, if Justin Bieber walked by, I had to just pretend like it was just anyone that walked by.
Like a normal person.
But if Justin Bieber was there, I probably would have passed out. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so the most important part for you and the whole thing was what?
Probably, besides meeting all the stars, it was also just seeing like 13-year-olds like doing big things to create change. Like, there was I think he was 13 in a wheelchair. Okay. And I don't remember exactly what he was doing, but he like started this movement that's helping people with bullying, and it was just inspiring, because when I was 13, like, and I was talking about this with Alyssa, like, when we were in elementary school, you got bullied, you got to figure it out.
Yeah,
like,
there was nobody there to help you out. You know what I mean? And then the thing about it is, and I don't know if this is bad, tattletale. So if you went to tell somebody that this person's bothering me, everybody in school called you a tattletale. Yeah. So it's like, do I tell somebody? Do I keep getting bullied and beaten up? What do I do?
Like, now they have all of these different organizations, these different movements that are started by kids who were bullied themselves or who went through that experience themselves. Like, when I was a kid, like, we didn't have any of that. No. Like, I saw like 10-year-old kids with like the big iPhones, and I'm like, I didn't have an iPhone when I was a kid. Like, I don't know. It was weird, but it was also like, it was an incredible experience. Like,
but then here's the thing: you have to, like, you guys were talking about it, the level that this organization, you know, I mean, the newspaper, the radio, the TV, where we've gotten, it has to be good. It has to feel good that, you know, they're looking at us like we're not just a side paper or a side TV show or side radio. We have credit. We do what we do best.
Yeah, like the stadium or the ACC was packed, like, with a bunch of kids from different schools, different cities, different towns. Like, it was crazy. Like,
so here's the question. I know you gotta be all professional, and there were stars going by, but if you had one opportunity to grab a star, which one is it gonna be?
Besides Tracy Melchor, like, for me, the big stars were like the people that I see on the news. Okay. But if it was like one of the TV stars, it'd probably be Andre DeGrasse.
DeGrasse.
Yeah. Or like Penny Alexiak.
Why?
Because, like, first of all, Penny Alexiak is 17. Right. Like, she's 17 and has like 4 or 5 Olympic medals. Like, when I was 17, I was like, nothing clicked in my head. Like, let me try out for the Olympics.
Right,
like,
right.
But like, they're also just big Canadian stars. Like,
right. And break records.
And they break records.
Do whatever to put us on the map.
Yeah, Andre's like the fastest guy in Canada or something like that. Like, that would be a huge inspiration to me.
But then here's the thing: when you saw them, did they look like, "Don't touch me, don't touch me, I'm the superstar," or did they look like regular people?
Like Penny Alexiak walked through the press room when we were there, and like she was normal. Like she just
no entourage, no whatever.
No. She took a piece of chocolate and started eating it. Like she was normal. Like Andre DeGrasse, I didn't really like see him in the press room.
Yeah.
But him too, he was very just normal.
These are just regular
His mom
people.
was there. I bumped into his mom accidentally. And then after I noticed that was his mom, I was like, oh, okay.
There you go.
So yeah, they're all really like normal.
Normal people.
Just normal people. Which again was another eye opener. Like you see them on TV.
Yeah.
But then you see them in person and they're normal.
Yeah, because it's bigger than life.
Yeah. They drink water, they walk normally.
No one was floating them by on a red carpet or anything like that.
They're very normal and like it's weird knowing that. Like you see them in person and they're like, yeah, I'm Andre DeGrasse.
So was the stadium packed?
It was packed. Like I walked in and I'm like, wow.
Like no room,
like,
no. That's
even
it.
The top of the ACC, like the top of the top ACC was packed.
Yeah.
Like when the last time I was there was a John Mayer concert.
Okay.
And it was not that. It was packed, but like
not like that.
Yeah, not like that where every seat was full.
So who was the big stars? The big I heard Kelly Clarkson was there?
Kelly Clarkson, Prince Harry was there.
But that was a surprise attack though. Like
apparently, yeah.
No one knew he was showing up.
I kind of figured because he was already at the Invictus game, so like I don't know why I didn't click to them that. I don't know. To me, I would have figured that he
might show up.
He's in Toronto, so I figured he would be there. Andre DeGrasse, Penny Alexiak, Jacob Tremblay. Like my head, like even yesterday when things were happening, like I was just forgetting them because it was like
you saw one star go by and you see another star go by.
Headley was there, and like I completely forgot Headley after that because then Andre DeGrasse and like so many different things were happening. Like I saw a bunch of stars from CBC, CP24.
Okay,
so that was cool.
Who's there from CP24?
I don't remember his first name, but I know his last name is Drummond.
Oh, I think it's
Dwight Drummond.
Yeah. Okay.
He stood right beside me. I took a picture of him. So yeah, but like I saw him, like all he did was just stick his mic out.
Yeah,
like, that was it.
And that's it. Just be smooth and put the mic out.
Put the mic there, and he was just looking around. But yeah, I took a picture of him too.
Okay. So then, at the end of the day, what was the main message?
I think the main message was that like kids these days or young people these days have the power to create change. Like the world is literally in your hands. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it.
So I guess they're just letting them know that, we have the avenues, we have the calls.
Because back then, like it wasn't
like that.
It was not like that.
No. You know what I mean? We didn't have the opportunities now. Like kids, they're making their own YouTube channels, getting their message out there, doing everything.
Yeah.
It's just the problem is, there is buildings out there, organizations out there saying, hey, we have a space. Do you want to do this?
Yeah. Like when I was a kid, that was not there. Like when we got bullied on like MSN or whatever it was back then, like.
Not MSN. It was
AOL.
MySpace.
MySpace. Yeah. If you got bullied on MySpace, like no one cared if you got bullied. Like
it was just a thing back then.
Now it's like a big thing. Like they have organizations that like.
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of new posters going out. A new poster is about acceptance, acceptance who you are, acceptance of yourself, and then I've noticed a lot of affiliates trying to just do programs for different people.
Yeah, like Ford was there, the president of Ford was there. A lot of presidents from like big companies were there. The Keg was there. The Keg gave one of the kids like $5,000.
Wow.
In gift cards or something because of what he was doing in his school, like for bullying and stuff. They awarded him $5,000.
That's a lot of stake.
That's a lot of stake. But I mean, the Keg is a little pricey, so it might not be that.
You know what I mean? So all of his friends, he's just bringing all of his friends.
So that was cool too. Like a lot of big companies were behind the We movement.
So when you say schools, were any schools from out of town? Like they drove in for this?
Yeah, there was one school from Parry Sound.
Wow. Okay.
I don't remember. Like I said, like my mind is still just like
left, right, and
all
center.
I remember was like Parry. There was one from Parry Sound that won something. I think they collected the most supplies or like donations.
Okay, donations and stuff.
Yeah, so they won something. I don't remember, but yeah.
So then, how do we get involved? Is there a way to get involved, and how do we? Is it just for kids, or were there any adults there? Like, can we buy tickets?
There were adults there, but I think they were teachers. Like, I'm not sure
Okay.
because they had the Wii shirts on.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works now because when I was in elementary school, it was completely different.
Yeah.
Like, Craig and Mark Kielberger would come to your school and would tell you how you can donate.
Okay.
But now I think it's different in the sense that, like, I guess maybe they contact the schools. I don't know.
Right. So this is more of a kid student kind of
thing.
event.
Yeah. But I think if you go on wemovement.ca or .com, like you can join or find out more about the movement.
How to do certain things.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is good. So I guess I recommend that there's avenues out there for students. So if you are getting bullied and you do have problems, there is phone numbers that you can contact. There is organizations that are out there.
And the thing is, like, these organizations are run by kids, so you don't feel like
they're not like an adult. Like they're
like there are adults there, obviously, but like
I mean, what I mean is like you feel comfortable because you're talking to a kid to kid.
Yeah. So it's not like you're just talking to like a parent or something. Like you're talking to someone who went through what you went through. Yeah. So
what was the age range?
I would say like between 8 and 17-ish.
Okay, so
there were also like Ryerson students were there, York University students were there, but they spoke at the event. Like they were on stage at the event.
So it was a lot of screaming going on.
Oh yeah, like yeah. I watched my Snapchats back and it was loud.
Loud screaming. Yeah, I was watching it on TV, and then each artist that came out, like everybody was just going crazy.
Yeah.
All I saw was cell phones up, taking pictures, and
they were giving away T-shirts, and everyone was screaming. Like it was insane. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good cause. So listen, thank you so much for doing what you do best, and you're here. So now we can actually do a real show. Grant was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grant was okay.
I apologize that you guys had to watch that yesterday.
Listen, guys, we have some special guests coming in the studio. We'll be right back.
I'm kidding, by the way. So
thank God Chelsea is back, so the show's gonna run smooth. We'll be right back. Watch this.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Hey guys, and we're back, and yes, Chelsea looks a little different.
I know. Who's this girl?
So first of all, welcome back. So some people are like, I know that face. I've seen that face before. Yes, seen the face. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Keisha Johnson.
All right, so Keisha is back. How you been?
Good.
All right.
Good.
But you got a special event going on.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say, okay, what is happening? Because we see it all over the paper. You haven't been here around lately, so we want to know what's been happening, what you've been up to, what's going on.
Why you want to get in my business?
Nah, listen, this is CMJ Live. Everybody knows I asked the questions. They're like,
I had known I would not come here today.
they're like, ask, where's she been? What's she doing? Is she coming back?
Oh my goodness. I've been traveling.
Okay.
and the dust has just started to settle for me.
Okay.
And so come next month, you'll get going again.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
See, all the
yeah,
fans are
yeah.
like, woo, you know, what's going on?
Yeah.
So this event, though, tell us a little bit more about the organization first.
Oh, so it's A Supreme Foundation, and what we do is we care for seniors, and especially vulnerable seniors. And people say vulnerable seniors, what does that mean? Well, it's seniors who are unable to care for themselves, seniors who fall into the low income bracket. That means that they're surviving on maybe, as a single senior, maybe somewhere around $1,500-$1,600 a month.
Ooh, okay.
You know, and so it's really not a lot, and they have, you know, things to take care of, and especially if they're ill and frail, they need assistance. And so our signature program that we will be raising funds for from this event is to help those seniors in the GTA who need home care, who are unable to afford home care.
Okay, so when you're saying...
So that's in a nutshell, but
Right.
that's just one program. And I want to make it clear that we actually, as an organization, because we're a charity foundation,
Right.
so what we focus on is care of seniors primarily,
Okay.
right? And the three specific areas of focus for us is educating seniors, educating them so that they're able to live well independently. And we advocate against the abuse of seniors, which is a big issue, very prevalent. And of course, we also educate. So... Well, I'm sorry, I think we said educate
Yeah.
before. So we educate, we care, and we advocate. And the care component is where we go into the seniors' homes, especially those vulnerable seniors, and we assist them with the necessary home care that they need.
Okay, so this is because that was the question I'm going to ask. Is it home care as in the nurse will go in every day and make sure that they're taking their vitamins and they're taking their pills, or is it that we send the bus to take them to
Oh, no, we're
therapy?
going into their homes. We're going
Okay.
into their homes with nurses and with personal support workers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's there, that's taken care of, and everything
Yeah.
is there. Is it because that they don't have any other family members?
A lot of
around?
times you find that some may have family members, and I don't think that necessarily family want to neglect their seniors,
Okay.
but they've got their own lives to lead, and you know the various responsibilities, and it just so happens for whatever reasons that they might not be able to give the care to their senior family members as they would like to, and some of
Okay.
it is just downright neglectful,
Okay.
to be honest with you. And so we're standing in the gap for those seniors, because for us, we believe that every human being should be treated with dignity, and not because you're aging and you're not able to care for yourself. You should be left to stay in your own waste for a whole week, because this is what happens, right?
But people forget, though, in a couple of years...
You're going to get there.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you raised that point, because guess what, folks? This was, when I learned this, I was like, ooh, I don't want to hear that. But do you know that seniors start from age 45? At age 45, you're
What do you-
considered to be a junior senior. So sorry, Charles. You're a junior senior. I'm sorry, I didn't need to give that up.
I still got 3 years to go. I'm okay. I still got 3 years to go. I'm okay.
You're getting close. But at age 45, you're considered to be a junior senior,
That's not right. That's not right.
right? And so, sickness is totally not partial, right?
No,
it
no.
can hit anybody at any time.
Right.
And you used to be very strong and capable, and then all of a sudden you need help. And if you don't have family members who are there to assist you, then where are you going to go?
And
The
yeah.
healthcare facilities
Yeah.
are inundated, right? And overburdened. And organizations like ours need to just step up to the plate and give assistance where we can.
And then I know you were talking about the education, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of going all over the place because I always write things down. Education for me, though, too, is when they get that phone call. And then somebody on the other end says, "Hi, we're here to help you." And then, you just won this. What is your social insurance number? What is all this stuff? And they're getting scammed over the phone.
Yeah, and
because
we
they
have
don't
to educate
They
the
don't know.
they don't know.
They don't know. So they're
understand.
saying, "Oh, okay, hold on," and they're giving
Give you all
all
the information, right? And then
Yeah, or they say,
Some
"We're from the
scum.
government. We want to send you more money for your retirement plan. Can you give us your number?" And so now they're stealing their retirement
there's
number.
so much scamming going on, and so that's why we educate the seniors. We have seminars and workshops. We actually
Okay.
go to community centers where a lot of community centers will have a seniors group.
Yeah.
And so we will go and host seminars there. We bring in professionals from different
Good,
fields
good,
who
okay.
can come and speak to those issues
Right.
that the seniors can make intelligent decisions on.
Now, you said home care.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of these seniors can't cook anymore.
That's a part of what we would do. If it's necessary, they need somebody to come and make them a nutritious warm meal.
Okay.
That's something else that we can do for the seniors as well.
Because I'm thinking of my grandmother as she
Mm-hmm.
aged. She was still there, but her eyesight started to go. So I'm wondering, okay, was there somebody to help her, be independent
Yeah.
and do that stuff so she's not burning herself?
And then, of course, you have folks who suffered with other mental disorders or, the
Right.
degeneration of your mental capacities.
Yeah.
And so they might put something on the fire and forget it.
Right.
So all of those
exactly.
issues, yeah.
Or take the wrong medicine.
Or not take it. So we help people, we reminders about your medication, when you need to take your medication, your portions, whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the safety aspect. What's the safety aspect? Like, there's, I don't want to say it because it blows
Mm-hmm.
my mind. Like, why would somebody do anything to a senior?
To harm a senior.
Yeah, like
because we're human beings and we're flawed. That's
like,
also that
I
aspect
just-
of it.
It
People
it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
But there is, I guess, people out there taking advantage and doing stuff to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, there was a commercial out there years ago, and it's actually most times their own family members taking advantage.
Unfortunately, that's the case.
Okay.
That is the case.
So
And sometimes they just need somebody to talk to. So they'll call the office, and they just need to share and vent what they're going through, and you just need to be a listening ear for them at that time too.
Okay, since you said vent, what is the number? Is there a number where they can call in a website they can go
Oh,
to?
absolutely. So our website is www.asupremefoundation.com. And if they want to call, it's 416-901-8655. So 416-901-8655 is the office number to call. If you want to check us out online, where you can get a lot more information about us at your convenience, it's www.asupremefoundation.com.
All right, so that's 416-901-8655.
8655.
All right, I want to make sure I got that down because I want to put that on the link in the site because generations change. And then as I'm seeing it now, I'm seeing a lot of, my generation, back when we thought we were good to go, my mom and
Oh,
dad,
yeah, you're going to be young forever.
We're young forever. But then as times shift, you see that people are getting older. And
Right.
there's more education is always better because there's a lot of government programs out there we don't know about.
People are not aware.
There's
And-
assistance out there we don't know about. So this is a great thing to get involved in.
Right. And that's part of the education for us, is letting the seniors know the resources that are available to them in their community or outside their community that they can access to help with their well-being.
So then the question is, how do we help? Like, I know that there's a donation fund because you're a nonprofit.
Right, exactly. And so we welcome, at the moment, we're running a campaign. It's called the Golden Circle Dignity Campaign because dignity is so important to us. And what we're doing is raising funds so that we're able to provide a subsidized in-home care to the seniors who need it but can't afford it. As it stands right now, we know there are about, in Ontario, there are 500,000 seniors who are considered to be in the low income bracket.
Wow, okay.
And our campaign, we want to raise $100,000. That will allow us to assist 500 seniors. That's just 1%
Wow.
of those who need the care, right? And so it may seem like a small number, but when you are able to touch one person, it makes a difference. And so, of course, if we're able to get more funds, we can stretch our resources beyond that. But we want to start with what we know we're capable of doing.
So is it just the funding you need, or is there anything else? And the reason I'm
No,
asking,
certainly. I mean, if you are a nurse, RN, and you're trained, your license is still valid. I mean, and you have the time to volunteer, we welcome you. Give the office a call, 416-901-8655, and let's talk and see where it is that you might be able to assist, because we cover the entire GTA.
Okay,
so
that's
we're
what I asked
talking
you.
about Durham, Peel.
right, one big circle.
One
around.
big circle, right? And so it's good if we have people in all the different regions so that we can pull from there too when the calls come, that we can go in.
So when are you guys open? So you're Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Monday to Friday. But I mean, if they call the number, I think. I don't want to misinform anyone, but I think they might be able to get assistance even after hours.
Okay.
Yes. Or just leave a message. I think it's checked. pretty frequently.
And so you take donations as well.
Of course,
Not only
yeah.
money donations, but is there any other kind of donations?
In-kind donations. Yeah, and I'd say if you have any kind of medical equipment,
Well, that's
medications,
why- yeah,
and that
that's what I
kind of
wanna
thing,
ask.
we have to that has to be vetted. But give us a call and let's talk about that
Right,
too.
because I've seen it on Kijiji, like family members pass away, and they have like a wheelchair,
Yes.
or something that they're not using anymore, it's just sitting there. This would be something great that they could
They could donate to the
you guys
organization, and I mean, if we can get it to somebody who needs
that
it.
really needs it.
Yeah.
Because I was looking, they're not cheap.
No.
The wheelchair, okay, but then you got the automatic wheelchair, and then you got the 2 levels. Like, these are thousands and thousands of dollars, and a lot of seniors need it, right? Could be something simple as a cane. I've seen a lot of seniors trying to find canes for themselves and stuff like that. So something simple like donating to the organization will really help.
Yeah, and I'm glad you raised that point too, because we have a lot of different fundraising activities throughout the course of the year, and sometimes we will also have a garage sale.
Okay.
And so if you have items that you can bring to that, it's items that are in good condition, still usable.
Right.
We can sell those for a small small donation. So there is that too, aside from donating items for us to give to the seniors who need it.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about this great event that's coming up. I know everything's out there. You have some special guests. You have some, I think, secret guests, too.
We do.
Entertainment. So we're going to talk about that. You're watching CMJ Live. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, Grant here from Care 101 Media Group, and this is an outreach video going out to everybody with a request for assistance on your part. As you guys know, there's a lot of devastation that happened in the islands because of Hurricane Irma. There are families that are hugely displaced. Some islands are over 95% inhabitable, and people are reaching out to us, asking us where they can either give products or aid or finances, and at the time we didn't know where to go.
So in order to aid in relief efforts, Care 101 Media Group has started up a GoFundMe page where the community can now go and help submit donations in order to help rebuild the infrastructure that's been damaged due to Hurricane Irma. So, going to the page, donating like at least $5, $10, even $50 isn't very much, but it will help, our Caribbean brothers, sisters, families, friends in helping rebuild their homes.
There's also a call for certain donation items as well, which are personal hygiene products they're looking for. They're requesting things like baby diapers, baby food, clothing, things like toiletry, personal hygiene products, garbage bags, disinfectants, so that they can help with the cleanup. So at our office at 55 Rutherford Road South, Unit 205 in Brampton, we are set up to receive your donations there. So instead, if you'd like to donate some items versus donating money, please come on over to the office here in Brampton. We'd be more than happy to accept your donations. We will be getting it together in about 2 weeks, and I believe the date would be September 21st that we'd like to turn the items over to the Consulate General Office for Antigua, where they'll be shipping it down to Barbuda for distribution there.
Now keep in mind too that as much as it's nice to give toiletry products and stuff like this, they also have to try and get it down there. But a lot of these islands have been so hugely devastated that they need money to rebuild and get supplies and stuff like that. So we're kindly asking that if you can please, if it's $5, $10, $15, $20, please donate, because that's what they need the most. They need to start rebuilding their infrastructure, rebuilding homes, and creating shelters for these people that are displaced. So again, if you can help, we greatly appreciate it. It's perfect here where we are right now, and we can only imagine what families are going through, not having homes, losing all their possessions, and literally not having anything that they know as home around them.
Hey guys, and welcome back to CMJ Live, and I have my special guest here. Please reintroduce yourself.
Keisha Johnson.
All right, now listen, we have a special event coming up, and you might have seen the flyers and stuff, so we're going to talk about that right now because we still got time to get tickets.
Oh, absolutely. It's
Okay.
next weekend. It's next Saturday. So you
Okay.
have all of 7 days and a half.
So you have time to get tickets. Let's talk about the event. Where is it being held?
Okay, so we're having our Grand Charity Gala. This is the third year we're doing it. It's A Supreme Foundation Grand Charity Gala to raise funds to advance our work with caring for seniors. It's going to be at the Delta Hotel. And I need to get the name of that right. It's Delta Hotels by Marriott Toronto, which is at 655 Dixon Road.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So Dixon Road turns into Airport Road.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be on Saturday, next Saturday, the 7th of October. We have a VIP reception at 5:30, and then the dinner and awards is going to be at 7 o'clock.
All right. So make sure you're there on time, okay?
Yeah.
We want to make sure that, because everything has a schedule, we want to make sure that you're there on time. Looking good, come out. It's going to be a fashion show. I can
Is
hear
it gonna be a
Yeah,
fashion
man,
show?
I hear people saying getting
people
dressed.
getting all
you
dolled up
don't know.
for
I
it.
hear
Well,
this,
it's a
good,
gala,
this. So I'm
of
like,
course,
okay.
right?
I'm like, all right. What you bringing? But it's good. All right.
It's
So-
a gala. So yeah, you want to come looking spiffy. Come
Yeah.
on.
So, but tell everybody you got some special keynote speakers as well.
Well, yeah, our keynote speaker is going to be the Most Honorable Juliet Holness, MP. She is wife of the Prime Minister of Jamaica,
Yeah.
the Honorable Andrew Holness. And so she's going to be our keynote speaker. We're very excited to have her. And before I go any further on that, I have to make the point that this gala is being held in collaboration with the Jamaica 55 Jamaica 55 Independence Committee and the Canada Steering Committee. So it's an official celebration of Jamaica 55 Independence
Okay.
as well. One of the official events celebrating Jamaica's 55th independence. And so we're really excited about that collaboration with that particular group. Mrs. Holness, the Most Honorable Juliet Holness is our keynote speaker. And we have entertainment. We've got quite a list lined up for you. It's gonna be fun. We want people to come and have fun. There'll be lots of prizes. I was looking back at the program this morning and I'm like, oh my God, I've got to keep this program tight. But there's so many prizes to give away, right? And people have really stepped up to the plate and given us a ton of giveaways. So you want to come out and support if you can. I wrote a note to my board members last night, and I don't think I said it before that I am the president of the association, but I wrote a note to the board members last night and telling them that we're not trying to sell tickets. What we are giving people is an opportunity to stand in the gap and care for somebody who's less vulnerable.
Right.
That's what we're doing. So we're not really selling tickets.
Yeah.
The money that you're asked for to pay to come in that's part of what it's going for. But a big portion of it, that's what it's going for, to care for vulnerable seniors. So it's $100 if you just want to come to the awards and the dinner and the awards, which is at 7 o'clock. But if you want to come to the VIP reception, which starts at 5:30, and mingle with Mrs. Holness and several of the other, key people from our community, that is going to be at 5:30 p.m. It's all at the same venue, but you'd have to come at 5:30 p.m. to be a part of the VIP. And the VIP tickets are $100 because you're going to be wine and dine there too and entertained before you come to the dinner, which is this big shebang.
Okay, so hold on. Because it's Jamaica 55.
Jamaica 55,
Right.
yes.
Is that 5:30 our time or is it Jamaican time?
Okay. Folks, 5:30 p.m. for the VIP reception. Dinner starts promptly at 7 p.m., the official dinner event. At 7 o'clock on the dot, we will start with the national anthem and proceed through the evening.
All right. So listen, I'm only asking so you guys thinking that you can come in at little later and have this grand entrance and show, you're going to miss it. So make sure you're there on time. This is a well-organized event. We've been seeing the flyers going out. We've been seeing all the behind-the-scenes stuff. So make sure you're on time or you're going to miss something or, you're going to lose out. And that's the main thing.
Oh, definitely. Because
you're gonna lose
I
out.
told you, there's so many prizes. We have hotel stay. I don't want to give too much away. But listen, no, seriously, you guys need to come and be there and support the community.
Right. And then the thing is, like I talked about, there's opportunities for photos and everything. So make sure you get there on time and make sure you're there to get group photos. Because I think this is going to be an event you don't want to miss. And it's going to fill up your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn. You're going to be showing everybody. So make sure you're there on time.
And I mean, if it matters to anybody, this is the very first time that the most honorable Mrs. Juliet Holness is touching down in Canada. This
Right.
is, you know, so it's good to say you were there, you took a picture of that. You saw you got your grandkids a couple of years, like, I remember that.
But then let's go back to what you were saying off camera, that there's a fundraising behind this. There's a goal. What's the goal?
Absolutely. We have a goal. So our campaign for the night is to raise $100,000. $100,000 allows us to bring subsidized in-home care to vulnerable seniors, vulnerable frail seniors who need assistance in their home to care for themselves and they can't afford it. So what that $100,000 do is to help us to bring that care to 500 seniors, right? And we're saying to people, we have a fancy name for the campaign, the Golden Circle Dignity Campaign. It sounds very elegant, and that's wonderful.
Right.
But at the end of the day, all we're asking you to do is buy some time.
Right.
You know, we've really broken it down into blocks of time, and it starts as low as $190 for 5 hours, and 5 hours is the base, because if it's a senior who we've never served before,
Right.
by law we have to do an assessment of the
Okay,
senior,
okay.
and that assessment takes about 2 hours. So we go in and we're sending in a registered nurse to go in and do an assessment of the individual to find out what their specific needs are and what it is that we can assist them with.
So basically, you and your wife, or your wife and your husband going, you just donated 5 hours to help a senior out.
Exactly. So that's
Right.
what we're saying. Buy some time. Buy some time for a senior who can't afford the care they
Right.
need on their own.
So you think of it this way: you're going to enjoy yourself, win some great prizes. You know, you
But
have
for a worthy cause.
But for a worthy cause.
Yeah.
So every time you're sitting there enjoying yourself, think about it. You just helped out a senior for any situation.
Exactly.
All right. So
Well,
then-
let me say, it's not just any situation, but it has to do specifically with their personal care.
well, that's what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct,
Yeah.
because this is what people need to understand too. Each senior is different.
Exactly.
Each
They
senior
have
has
different
different
needs,
needs,
different needs.
different needs,
Yes.
right?
Sometimes, I mean, it could be as basic as just they need somebody to help them to bathe. They're
Okay.
not able to bathe themselves, and they
Right.
could be sitting there for a whole week and it don't happen.
Right.
You are well capable, and I am well capable.
Right.
We don't even think about these
No,
things.
it's
Like
simple-
it's second
simple stuff.
nature.
Yeah.
But when you are not able to do it for yourself, it becomes a longing. It's a
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because a lot of times too, just walking them to the corner store.
That's the other thing that we
You know what I
do,
mean?
right?
Go to this corner store.
To get some fresh air.
What some fruit? What would you want to do? Let's take a nice walk. Go to the corner store. Get
Yeah.
some fruit and vegetables. Make sure they're okay.
You know, I have to tell you how this thing got started, because I think it's good to put it in perspective. A Supreme Nursing and Home Care Services is the parent company for A Supreme Foundation.
Okay.
Right? And A Supreme Nursing and Home Care has been around for over 10 years. And they were getting a lot of calls from seniors saying, can you come and help us? And they're saying, but it's and when they told them what the cost is, they said, but we can't afford it. And they kept getting more of these calls from people who can't afford it, and said, how did you hear about us? And these people were saying, the government told us to call you.
Oh. Okay.
And so there was one particular senior, a gentleman. He insisted that he was literally begging, just please. And when they sent the PSW over to go and see this gentleman, the lady called back the office and she said, listen, even if you guys don't pay me, I have to take care of these people. We
Right.
thought it was one.
Yeah.
When she got there, the gentleman had both legs amputated. His place was in an absolute mess.
Of course.
And when she went inside, his mom, 80-odd-year-old mother, was there also with both legs amputated. They can't help themselves.
Right.
And so just the condition she found them in, and they're not the odd one out. There's so
Yeah.
many other stories like that.
And like Chelsea said before, we were talking about, kids being bullied and everything.
Yeah.
If no one says anything, if we don't know, we go from our day-to-day lives thinking everything's hunky-dory. But we're passing homes on the street.
And you have no clue
We
what's
have
going on
no
behind those
clue
doors.
what seniors are. There could be
Yeah.
some senior in there, can't get to the stove, like you said, can't even brush their teeth, bathe, or do whatever. So they just need a helping hand.
That is it. We're giving a helping hand, standing in the gap, making sure that they can live with dignity.
Right.
Nobody wants to. I mean, I hate to say this, but nobody wants to be laying in their own stool for a few
yeah,
days.
and the thing about it is, it's terrible to say, but I did have a friend that had a family member that went through it, because we all know you get sick. There's different situations. It could be one of the diseases, cancer or something, and they need your assistance.
Yeah, Alzheimer's, dementia,
Everything,
yeah.
right? And just that 10 minutes. I don't know. We used to take trips to the old age homes at school, right? And that was their day. That we go there, we play cards with them. and just the half an hour to an hour that we're there with them changes their whole life.
Absolutely.
Because they're telling us stories, they're telling us jokes, they want to play cards. It's interaction. You know what I mean? They might not see somebody for like a whole month. And like you said, sometimes their own family members are too busy, or they're in another town or moved away and they can't come. So just that interaction of them asking what's going on out there, what's happening, you
and
know what I mean?
It makes them feel alive. Like they still have something to contribute, which they do. And there's so much we can learn from our seniors, because I think they are a wealth of information.
Yes.
They're a wealth of resource. I mean, they have lived, they've experienced, they can share with us. And we can learn from them and avoid some of the pitfalls that we experience in life. It's like, if I'd only known, why didn't somebody tell me?
And they always have the funniest stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For some reason, like the stories go back from when to when, but they always have the funniest stories. So one more time, let's give them the phone number. That's
416-901-8655.
Right.
A Supreme Foundation website is www.asupremefoundation.com.
Okay. Gala tickets, where can we buy the tickets?
Okay, tickets, you can get the tickets online. You can go to Eventbrite, you can go to Ticketmaster, or you can go to the website. If you go to our website, asupremefoundation.com, there's a link there that says buy tickets, and you can purchase your tickets online. We're trying to discourage people buying tickets at the door because we have to plan for you, right?
Exactly.
It's a gala, and so we don't want to have any confusion and trying to find seats for people. No, so as early as you can possibly buy your ticket, we encourage you to do that. And can I tell you, I told somebody about it the other day, a lady, and I'm saying, you know, she said to me, the first thing she said to me, when I said gala, she says, that mean I have to dress up? And I said, yes, you have to. Yeah, I said, it's a gala, of course you're going to dress up. And she said to me, man, me can't bother with the dress up thing. You know, so she said to me, tell you what, I will buy a ticket for somebody. How kind is that?
Yes.
You know, so even if you're not able to come, I know it's a Thanksgiving weekend and you you have other plans by now, or you're probably traveling out of town. Buy a ticket and support somebody else who is able to come and enjoy it on your behalf while you're supporting a senior, right? It's Thanksgiving, it's gratitude, it's sharing.
Exactly. But I like that. I like that. You know, if she can't go, then she can't say just no. She's like, she knows that money is important to help somebody else, right? But yeah, it is a gala. So dress up, look like. Here's the thing: why would you not come out? Why would you not come?
I mean, some people don't dress up all the time. It's an occasion.
It's a one.
And you're gonna dance. Right?
Yeah.
We have not. You talked about entertainment, right?
It's a one-time thing. Come out, enjoy yourself. You know, you have people from out of town. This is a nice surprise for them to take them to something different. Food is gonna be nice.
Oh, let me tell you about the food. I have to tell you, I went to the tasting on Wednesday, and let me tell you something. It's authentic Jamaican food. So we're having rice and peas.
Hold on, I'll write this down.
You're writing it down. You need to write that down, David. Rice and peas, right? And it was real Jamaican home style rice and peas. And you're like, I'm never getting that at a hotel. Well, the chef assured us that he has a Jamaican
stew chef
back in the kitchen there. And he said, let me tell you, I humble myself and I defer to her because she knows what she's doing. Right?
Okay.
And so the rice and peas was, you could taste the coconut milk in there.
Have you realized Keisha did not get off the rice and peas? She said the rice and peas about 5 times. So this rice and peas is stuck. There's no other food, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's the rice and peas.
It's rice and peas and the jerk chicken. And there's going to be plantain. Okay. You cannot have your Jamaican food without plantain, right? And there's going to be stir fry, and the stir fry was really, really good. They even had for people who might not want to have rice.
Yeah.
There was a really nice pasta. Okay. And you know, I think I ate all of the pasta that was on the table. No, it was really, really good. Right. And so there's all of that. I feel like I'm leaving. Of course, there will be meals for the vegetarians. He said he was going to do something special for those vegetarians.
Okay.
People. And fish. You cannot have our food and not have fish, right? There was fish. It was all really delicious.
Okay.
And I'm very discriminating about people who try to cook Caribbean food and they just miss the mark.
Yeah.
These people, no, the Jamaican chef, I didn't even get her name. I need to get her name and big her up because she has done a remarkable job of bringing home to the plate for us. And that's what you're going to be getting. And pepper pot soup.
Okay, I was about to ask you, there's got to be a beginning and an end.
The rice and peas was it was so good I had to start there. But there's got to be pepper pot soup. And of course, your salad.
Yeah.
Right? And for dessert, I hear we're having some very interesting dessert. I'm like, after the rice and peas, nothing else mattered to me because it was so good.
All right, so make sure when you go to the gala and see Keisha, make sure you let her know after you finish your meal
how the
rice and peas was.
Yes. We're gonna call out the chef and his staff because we're gonna really compliment him because the food was good.
Okay, so where's the location one more time?
So it's at the Delta. I'm gonna make sure you get it right because they changed their name. Delta Hotels by Marriott Toronto.
Right.
And it's at 655 Dixon Road. We're starting at 7:00. If you're coming just for the dinner and the awards, we haven't talked about the awards. Are we out of time?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about more about the awards.
Yes.
See, we took up the time talking about the
Rice
and peas. We'll be right back.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Hey guys, and we're back. I know you guys didn't go nowhere because you're right here. We're having a great time. Keisha is here, and we are talking about the awards before we go.
Okay, so one of the things that we're doing with this celebration is to also award other community stalwarts who have given tremendously to the community and help people to thrive. So we have our our Diamond Citizen Awards. We're going to be recognizing 2 organizations, the Jamaica National Group and also Carpenters Union Local 27, and 3 individuals. Marcia Brown of Trust 15, she does tremendous work with young people in the Etobicoke area. There's Patrick Shaw from the Falstaff Community Center. He's been around there for several years, very supportive of youth development, made significant strides in helping young people there. And Frederick Dryden from Liberty for Youth, he's out in the Hamilton area, and he's got a tremendous program that is helping young people who might have run afoul of the law to get reintegrated and get on the right path, or to those who are close to it to avoid doing so. So we're recognizing these individuals because they're helping people in our community to thrive. And most of the work they do is with youth, and people wonder, you're a seniors organization, why are you working with youth? Because we need to bridge the 2 generations. It's very important.
And then here's the other thing too, I just thought of it, hours. A lot of students need volunteer hours. Can they come volunteer?
Yes, they can. We have to screen everybody that volunteers, of course.
All right. So listen, we have a few minutes left. 416-901-8655 is the number. If you want to buy tickets, you can go online. Make sure you go to the website. I'm going to drive everybody to the website because we want you not to just buy tickets, to learn more about the event, to learn about the organization. So go to the website, buy tickets there. And while you're there, read up some information. See what they're doing. See what they're planning. See who's involved. Also, go to the gala and check out the rice and peas. Get the tickets and support. Remember, if you can't go, there's 2 there's a VIP area.
VIP at 5:30. You have VIP reception at 5:30, and then we go into dinner and the award ceremony at 7:00.
Okay. So before you go, you're on CMJ Live. Do your shout outs. Thank anybody who you want to talk. Go. You got 30 seconds.
Listen, we have to thank all our sponsors for this event. We want to thank Whitney Linen, Abbey Rain, Promo Caribbean, Jamaica Tourist Board, and we have a host of other donors that have come on board to assist us to make this a stellar event. We want to thank our board members and all our volunteers, and of course a big shout out to the founders of this organization, Vivian Dixon, Vivian Duet, and Winsome Johnson. Guys, what you're doing is tremendous. Continue the great work, and I look forward to all of you attending the gala and supporting us in helping our seniors to live with dignity. All
right, email or website one more time.
Website is www.asupremefoundation.com. and email is info@asupremefoundation.org.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this was fun.
It was absolute fun.
This was fun.
We won't talk more about rice and peas.
All right. We'll see you at the gala. See you on Saturday. Next week, October 7th. Make sure you get your tickets. Be there. All right? We'll see you next time.
Take care.